If you hear this sound at 3 a.m., run and don't look back. In the heart of ancient Tituan, a civilization renowned for its grandeur and mystery, there existed a secretive cult with a chilling obsession. They believed mirrors were more than reflections. They were portals, windows to the soul, gateways to the beyond. Obsidian, born of volcanic fire, was their sacred medium, shaped, smoothed, and polished until it captured not just light, but spirits. Some say these mirrors could reveal what lies beyond death, but only to those willing to see. The cult ceremonies were never witnessed by outsiders, and perhaps for good reason, held in chambers buried beneath the earth. Only the flicker of candles and the stench of burning herbs guided the way. Each follower, cloaked in shadow, stood before a mirror carved from obsidian, their faces already half forgotten by the dark. They began to chant, low, pulsing syllables no longer recognizable as language. Their voices merged with the crackle of fire, with whispers that didn't come from their mouths. Then, the mirrors began to glow, not from light, but from within. What they saw, no one ever described fully. Some fell to their knees, weeping. Others screamed. But not all screams came from human throats. The visions were said to be divine and unspeakably horrific. Not everyone who entered those chambers ever left. It was said the mirrors could do more than show visions. They could whisper to the dead. They could listen. The priests of the mirror cult claimed to speak with ancestors, lost children, even ancient gods. But the more they gazed, the more the mirrors gazed back. And then, one by one, they began to disappear. Their names were never spoken again. Their places in the cult simply filled by others. But those mirrors, those cursed portals, never forgot who had stood before them. Even now, some claim to hear voices when they stand before obsidian. But if you ever do, don't answer, because it's not your voice they're speaking to. They called it the last seeing, the final gathering of the mirror cult, held in silence, hidden in the jungle where the sun dared not reach. No records, no survivors, only the mirrors and the shadows they trapped. When explorers stumbled upon the ruined site in 1903, they expected stone carvings, not untouched ritual chambers. The floor was covered in ash. Mirrors leaned against the walls in perfect symmetry. But it wasn't the layout that disturbed them. It was the temperature. Cold, freezing cold, in the middle of a rainforest. Each explorer reported the same feeling, being watched. Not from behind, but from within the mirror itself. One of them, Dr. Halvorsen, went missing on the third night. His tent was untouched, but his journal was open to a single line. The reflection blinked first. Narrator, soft, building to a whisper. No one searched after that. They sealed the temple behind them, buried it in stone and story. But some say the mirrors are still in there, waiting. Narrator, low, with subtle tension. The temple was sealed, the mirrors hidden away, but the curse never stopped. Narrator measured, slow. In 1974, a mirror believed to be from the cult surfaced in a private collection in Veracruz. 2 weeks after it was displayed, the collector reported hearing voices in the night. He claimed they were whispering in a language he had never heard before, but somehow understood. He was found 3 days later. No signs of forced entry. The only anomaly, Every mirror in the house was shattered, except one. The obsidian mirror sat upright in the center of the room. On it, a single word scratched into the surface. Listen, the curse isn't confined to temples or tombs. It follows the mirror, and the mirror follows curiosity. Historians, tourists, children, anyone who dares to stare too long into that infinite black sees something staring back. You may think you're safe, that this is just a story. But remember, mirrors never forget a face. There's a mirror in your room right now, isn't there? Go ahead, glance at it. Did your reflection blink before you did? They say the curse only takes hold when you acknowledge it. When you ask yourself, what if it's true? That's when it watches. That's when it waits. Would you survive the ritual? Would you dare to look into the mirror if you knew something might look back? Comment yes if you dare to look. No, if you cover every mirror tonight and tag someone who wouldn't make it past the first reflection. We'll be watching